Every military expert said it would be over in 3 days. The maps showed Russia surrounding Kyiv from 3 sides. The numbers were impossible. One of the largest armies on Earth versus a country with no NATO membership, limited air defense, and a military fraction of the size. And yet, here we are, years later. Ukraine is still fighting, still holding, still winning battles nobody thought possible. This is not luck, this is strategy. And today we break down exactly how they did it. The moment Russia crossed the border, Ukraine made one critical decision that changed everything. They didn't try to fight Russia's war. Russia expected a conventional battle, tanks versus tanks, air power versus air power. Ukraine knew they couldn't win that fight, so they refused to play it. Instead, they dispersed their forces, spread them thin across cities, forests, and villages. They made themselves impossible to destroy in one strike. This is called asymmetric warfare, and it is the foundation of everything Ukraine did right. Here is what most people don't know. Before the first Russian tank crossed the border, Western intelligence agencies were already feeding Ukraine real-time information, troop movements, supply lines, command positions. Ukraine knew where Russia was moving before Russia even moved. This is why the ambush outside Kyiv worked. This is why Russian convoys got destroyed on open roads. They were being watched the entire time. Intelligence didn't just help Ukraine survive, it allowed them to punch far above their weight in the opening weeks of the war. Then came the drones. Ukraine turned consumer drones, the kind you can buy online, into precision weapons. They attached grenades. They mapped Russian positions. They guided artillery strikes with terrifying accuracy. Russia had billion-dollar air defense systems. Ukraine had a $500 drone and a soldier who knew how to fly it. The result? Some of the most expensive military equipment in the world got destroyed by hardware you could order off the internet. This completely flipped the cost equation of modern warfare. But none of this works without one invisible ingredient: will. When Russia expected Zelensky to flee, he stayed. He filmed himself on the streets of Kyiv and said, "We are here." Those 3 words did more for Ukrainian resistance than any weapon. Soldiers fight harder when they believe their leader stands with them. Citizens resist longer when they feel their cause is visible to the world. Ukraine weaponized morale in a way no military textbook could have predicted. Ukraine's survival is not a miracle. It is a masterclass in asymmetric strategy, intelligence warfare, low-cost technology, and unbreakable will. The lessons from this conflict are already being studied by every military on the planet. The way wars are fought has permanently changed, and Ukraine is the reason why. If you want more breakdowns like this, subscribe. I post a new Frontline analysis every single day. The next one, you will not want to miss.